Welcome back. For almost 20 years, Agape Construction and Roofing has been helping Colorado homeowners with their roofing needs. The family-owned and operated Colorado company specializes in wood shake repair. Earlier, I spoke with founders Carl and Lynn Bergeson about what makes their business a preferred roofing contractor for major insurance companies. Carl and Lynn Bergeson of Agape Construction and Roofing are here today. Good morning and thank you for being here.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah, well, hello. It's so important to talk about these wood shake roofs because there's so many people in Colorado that have them, and we'll get to those numbers in just a moment. But first I'd like you to tell our viewers more about your company. I'm very familiar with who you are. You've been around for nearly 20 years. I've worked with you personally. I know you personally, but tell our viewers more about Agape.
Chris, well, I'd like to take you back in time a little bit. Back in 1990 and 91, Carl and I were living over in Arapahoe, Quebec area, and we had two major hailstorms that were golf ball size and larger. And these storms were so bad that it stripped the leaves of all the trees. I mean, they were gone. And all our windows were broke out. And it also totaled several thousands of roofs. And Carl and I were kind of needing to earn some extra money at that point in time. So we decided to go to work for a contractor, a roofing contractor, estimating some of these totaled roofs. Okay, so we were going along doing these estimating, and this contractor went out of business. And that's when we decided to go ahead and start Agape Construction and Roofing. And so we continued with the re-roofing, and as time went on, we saw a need to start doing maintenance on some of these wood shake roofs. And that's when we decided to go ahead and specialize in wood shake.
And there's really not many companies that do just what you do, specialize in wood shake roofs. So that's so great. And again, we background checked you guys like we do with all of our companies at haystackcolorado.com. So we know that you're a great company, and that's a great story about how you got into it and have been doing it for so long. Now, how long should a wood shake roof last in Colorado?
Typically, Chris, a well-maintained wood shake roof will last 30 to 40 years. So most of the roofs that we see in the state of Colorado and in the Front Range, Metro Front Range area, are about halfway through their life with continued annual maintenance.
No, I actually had a wood shake roof on my home. It was built in 1970. It was in great condition because I had it inspected on an annual basis just to make sure that there were no problems. And you guys came out and took a look at it. And the great thing about that is that you're not making up hey, there's damage here, there's damage there, because it was year after year after year where I had no problems. And you guys took the time, came out, looked at it, and said, you know what, call us next year, we'll see if there's any damage then. And that's, again, just another thing that we just love about your company. Why should people repair their roof, versus replacing it?
Repairing your wood shake roof prolongs its life. You can double the life of a wood shake roof just by doing annual maintenance inspections and or just annual maintenance. We typically see roofs, the majority of the roofs in the state of Colorado now are approximately halfway through their life, and basically just continue the maintenance on your roof and you'll double the lifespan of your roof. So that's the main reason. And not only will you double the life, but I would imagine it also helps keeping it insured. Sure it does. Sure it does.
Do insurance companies have a problem with wood shake roofs? Insurance
companies cannot handle property claims the same way they can like an auto claim. So when an insurance company comes out and looks at a roof, they're subject to maybe the adjuster's eye. If a claims adjuster gets on a wood shake roof and he sees a properly well-maintained roof, he's going to see less damage, you're not going to have a claim, you're going to be claim-free. That's a plus for you and the insurance company.
Right.
So maintenance is big with insurance.
It is really big.
And Chris, I would like to mention that back many years ago when we started our business, that Carl and I have both been trained in identifying wind and hail damage on wood shake roofs and working with the homeowners and the insurance adjusters with regards to these insurance claims also.
And what about when a consumer wants to sell their home and they have a wood shake roof? Is there anything they should expect at that point? Will the buyer say, look, you have to replace it?
Typically what happens when someone lists a house, a roof certification will be stipulated, whether it be by the mortgage company. If it's a VA, FHA loan, it's going to be part of the condition of the loan in most situations, and or a home inspector. We go out, we look at the roof, send an estimate to the seller and or buyer, and indicate what it's going to take to do a roof certification. Typically roof certifications are a 5-year period. Most of the roofs, majority, not most, the majority of the roofs we see are certifiable in the current situation they're in, just with maintenance.
Okay, and we're out of time here, but quickly, if we have hail, a consumer or a homeowner should call their insurance company, and then the insurance company can send out yourself or another person to take a look at it. Is that the best piece of advice for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to let the storm chasers that will be knocking at your door on a wood shake roof, because they can get up there and they can
damage it themselves
very easily.
Okay, well, good. So if there's hail, and we do have hail often, call your insurance company. They'll send somebody out to take a look at it. Perfect. So remember, I guess the last note, and then we'll wrap it up. I'll tell people how to get a hold of you is, if you have a wood shake roof, get it repaired. It's going to save you thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. We certainly appreciate it. We'll look forward to speaking with you here again soon.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
If you are in need of roofing services or have a wood shake roof that needs repair, contact Agape Construction and Roofing. They offer free inspections, help with insurance claims, and expertise that can only be acquired with nearly 2 decades of experience. The number is 303-841-8200, or visit their website, agaperoofing.com. Call them to have your wood shake roof repaired. It will save you thousands compared with getting your roof replaced. The number once again is 303-841-8200. Agape Construction and Roofing paid for this segment.